Follow me on Twitter at Charlene Sunny.
Hey guys, welcome to this weight loss video. I've been kind of vlogging as much as I could, especially this past couple weeks, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I've been eating to lose this weight and my routine. And I'll give examples of some breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas. So yeah, you guys can see here in this picture, the first picture is where I started before I really, got into this channel. I wasn't weighing myself at this time, but you can clearly see I was probably like 115, somewhere around there. And that was taken in 2017, I want to say, like early 2017. This after picture is kind of the weight I was for the past like year, I want to say. But then, before then I was just kind of gaining weight, getting up to that point. And you can clearly see the roll on my stomach there if you look closely. So, and my face is fuller, just everything. So there I was basically like 140, just around there, like size 10 pants and everything. So yeah, I was like that weight recently, just up until I started this diet in October of 2019. And I basically lost 30 pounds. I'm currently 110 right now. So you'll see in that now picture, well, this now picture I took on Christmas, I was 114, but today is, I'm 110 pounds. So I lost 4 pounds, not intentionally. I'm actually just trying to maintain the 114, but somehow I lost 4 pounds. So I'll probably add a couple avocados and bananas in to get my weight back up. But definitely stay tuned, and you guys will be able to see what supplements I take, the food I've been eating, and it's sort of an ongoing process. I've been filming for the past, just throughout the last 3 or 4 weeks, so you'll kind of see a couple changes, 2 different proteins, one that I started with and one that I'm now using, and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope it helps anyone that kind of wants to get some ideas of some meals to take, supplements to take, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so this is some of the supplements that I take. Start off showing you guys this one. This is MSM. This is just good for like joint recovery, even though I don't get to work out as much as I would like to. I figure it's good to have in my regimen. The most I could work out with my work schedule is 2 times a week. This is the multivitamin that I'm currently taking. This is called Pure, well, it's by Pure, and it's called One Multivitamin. And it's pretty good. It's really strong. Like, you have to take it with food, and I notice I'll kind of get a stomach ache, I guess, if I don't take the proper amount of food with it. So I would say this is pretty potent, good stuff. And of course, all the stuff I got off of Amazon. This is collagen peptides that I'm currently taking, type 1 and 2 by Sports Research. And you can get this from Amazon or like Vitamin Shop. This is niacinamide B3 supplement. I get this from Bulk Supplement, so this just comes in a powder form. This is some really good stuff. Gives me a lot of energy, and it's got a lot of good benefits as well for like skin and all that stuff. I also take vitamin C. I kind of vary from brands. Like sometimes I take Source Naturals vitamin C powder, and then I want to try this. I've heard liposomal vitamin C is a bit stronger than your average vitamin C, so I tried this. I mean, I might switch brands though, because I don't really feel like I'm getting anything special from this brand, but it says, 6 times more effective, but I don't feel like it is. I'll have to switch brands and see if that's true. And then we got cayenne extract. It's supposed to be good for like metabolism. This comes in capsules, so I put 2 of these capsules in my smoothies, and this is 100 count capsules. So there's a lot that comes in there. I got this again from Bulk Supplements From Source Naturals, the brand where I sometimes get my vitamin C powder, I got some bioperine. Basically, it's just black pepper tablets, because this is good for helping the vitamins absorb in your system. Just helps for absorption. This red line is, I don't want to say it's healthy per se, but it's like, you know, one of those super energy drinks that you would just kind of take for if you want like a big burst of energy. I only take this just before a workout. It's not to use for everyday energy supplement. And it's really only effective if you are working out, because you know, this is made for movement. If you're just planning on sitting down all day but you just want energy boost, apparently this doesn't work from what I have read. So this is the type of supplement just for working out, and it's a drink. You're only supposed to take half the bottle, but I can handle a full bottle, and that gives me like a super burst of energy. I did that by accident. The first time I took it, I just drank the whole bottle because of course I didn't read the directions. But the one bottle worked fine for me, so I don't really do the half bottle thing anymore. And this is a protein I'm currently taking. Nitro Check Ripped. It's got a weight loss formula in it. I don't really know if the weight loss part of it works yet, because I already lost my weight before I added this protein in. I just wanted to, you know, make sure I had protein in my diet, so I just went ahead and bought this one, and I figure why not get one with the weight loss formula in it. But so yeah, I already lost my weight before I bought this, but it seems to, you know, be a good protein. I'm big on flavor, and this is a really good French vanilla flavor. And it's it says that it has, you know, no fillers, no proprietary blends, and from what I've read off of Amazon too, of course I go by the reviews before I buy any type of supplement, just so I can make a decision easier. And I felt like this was a pretty good option to start with. I actually went ahead and bought a second container because the one I have is like just about gone. Maybe enough for 2 or 3 more smoothies. So I just put a scoop of that. So you guys can see, this is the type of fruits that I buy. Of course I do buy just, you know, regular fruits, but that takes more effort, and you know, it's just tiring to have to cut and chop everything up. At first I want to do everything non-frozen. So I bought the pineapple, I bought the apples, but when it gets down to it, I just get too lazy to have to like cut them all up. Like, it's too much work. So more time than I'm willing to give on my 2 days off. So I went ahead and bought, this is a mixed fruit with pineapple, strawberries, peaches, and mangoes. You know, super convenient. You just throw that in the blender with your supplements, and they taste amazing, obviously. I got red raspberry and a strawberry and a berry medley. This one has strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. So guys, this is what the inside of the refrigerator part looks like. You can see it's really healthy. It's definitely a big change from what it was before. I have a couple of oranges and apples. This is an organic bag, but I bought a new bag yesterday that's not organic. I bought some Fuji apples. And you can see I have like tomatoes, onions cut up, some eggs, bottled water. There's my almond milk, yogurt, and soy milk, pineapple, mushrooms, Kite Hill cream cheese made with almond milk instead of the dairy. So it's dairy free. Organic mayo, some sweet potatoes. So yeah, it's definitely looking a lot better than it was before. Now the whole fruits and vegetables and stuff that I do buy would be bananas, carrots. These are super easy to throw in. They're already, you know, small baby carrots. You just drop a decent handful size in. And apples, these are whole apples, but I'm starting to kind of now buy the pre-sliced apples that come in the container. Costs a little bit more, but it does save me the cutting time, which is so nice and convenient. So yeah, and also I put in kiwis. I'll just drop a whole kiwi in there. I won't take the skin off. Most of the skin on fruits have a lot of nutrients. So kiwi, I just, you know, clean the skin and then just drop it in. Also, I love to do the pears. Pears, you can't really, you know, buy pre-cut from what I've seen. So for that, I do take the time to cut those up when I do buy them. But I do save a lot of time with all the other fruits and vegetables that I have that are already kind of pre-done. And I also put half an avocado per smoothie. Avocados are like super fattening, but you know, it's healthy fat. But I only would eat, you know, half avocado a day just to kind of balance that out. And 1 banana. So I'm definitely, you know, getting carbs in my smoothies and drinks for the day. And the avocados just make the smoothies just taste like stronger flavor, nice and smooth. The texture is good. To where if you didn't want to put protein, you wouldn't have to. I mean, technically you don't have to anyway. Like, I'm just now starting to use the protein. So before I was just doing water. If you put a decent amount of water, it's gonna blend. Or you can use avocado if you want more of that texture as if there was protein in it. Or you can actually just use protein. And I don't really recommend yogurt too much. I mean, because you know, it's a lot of dairy, and dairy isn't really recommended for when you're trying to lose weight. But that is an option if you just want to kind of get started and start heading in the right direction. Then yogurt's a good option, Greek yogurt, to use as a base for smoothies. Alrighty guys, so now I'm going to show you my smoothie making process. So I got this blender from Walmart. It's an Oster blender, and this is like one of their biggest sizes, which I wanted to get because the containers that I put them in is 64 ounces. So this is a black one that I have. I've had this one for, I guess, maybe a year or so, or a couple of years. This one I literally just bought yesterday from Walmart, and it's the same size, 64 ounces, and this keeps everything cold for 24 hours, hot for 12, so it's one of those thermal ones that you can take with you to work. So I only have 3 of these in this size right now. Alrighty guys, so this is my blender here, and first I just start off by adding fruits. I don't like to add like the protein and supplements first into the blender because I notice they'll sort of like not blend properly in this little bottom part. They'll just sort of like stick together, and it doesn't always just fully blend if I put supplements in first. I think because typically, you know, if you wash out your blender first each time, you can see there's like, you know, a little water in there, and I think that's what makes it stick. So I want to, of course, make sure I'm getting all my supplements properly blended up in there. So now I make it a habit to start with just putting my fruit. So I have, of course, my frozen and regular fruit mixture. I'm just gonna add some raspberries in right now. Not really measure it out. I just kind of quickly throw it in and just put in however much I want. So this is the extra edition mango and frozen blueberries to my freezer from what you guys have already seen. Put a couple of that, and a little bit of blueberries. And for some fresh fruit, I'm gonna add some of these apples that are from this container that I was using to make my little lunch portions. I'm gonna eat some tonight though with my dinner, so I don't want to put the whole thing in. I guess that'll be enough. I'm also gonna add one of those oranges because I have 3 left from this Halo bag. And that's the thing too with fresh fruit, and that's why really I'm starting to appreciate frozen fruit, because with fresh fruit, you know, you want to eat it and use it, you know, just as fast as possible so it doesn't get old and then you don't, you know, waste your money. So I'm gonna just go ahead and blend up these last 3, and then I'll be done with this bag for the week. So I just went ahead and peeled it, and I'm dropping it in. I also have some carrots. I always do like add fresh baby carrots because they're just super easy to throw in. So this is a bag here, and I just put in a little bit. And you know, carrots are always good and healthy, and they have the beta carotene in them, so I like to put a decent amount in there. And then also I'm gonna add a half of the avocado in. So this is the half. So it's all peeled off, and I just drop it in. Now I'm gonna add, I think I'm gonna add little bit more of a sweet fruit on top, maybe just a few frozen strawberries. Now for the supplement part, I'm gonna add 1 full scoop, and it is a really big scoop, like, and it looks even bigger, of course, this is how close it is to the camera, but this is a very good, like, decent sized scoop of protein. And this one has 30 grams of protein in it. And this is my Nitro Check protein that I showed you guys earlier. And then for my glucosamine, I'm gonna add, now these I could take, but I just find that I could easily just blend them. So I just blend them to save me that extra step of actually taking them down with a liquid in the morning. So I just put these 4 capsules in there and they break up super easily. Of course, they're powder capsules, so it's kind of just the same as if I would have poured powder in them. And then my bioperine. Now this is not a capsule, it's just a hard white tablet, but it still blends, so I just throw 1 of those in there. Multivitamin, that is in a capsule form as well, so I'm gonna put 1 capsule in here. And the collagen peptides, I'm gonna add 1 scoop. That is 1 serving for all that you need to take for 1 day. And it's a pretty small scoop. My niacinamide powder, I already even leave the scooper in here that I want to use just to make life a little bit easier, because it doesn't come with the scooper, but I use a ½ teaspoon scooper serving, and I leave it in here and just scoop out what I need. So here's the ½ teaspoon of niacinamide powder, and just drop it in. The cayenne extract, this comes in capsules, so I put 1 or 2. I think I'll just put 2 right now. And last I have the vitamin C. I'm gonna add a full tablespoon. And there it goes. So I'm just gonna add a full bottle of water, and that's gonna get everything nice and stirred up and get a nice large amount. Now of course, if you don't want to just use water, you can use almond milk, soy milk, all that good stuff, but I really like to use just straight water, so it's no extra calories, no extra nothing, just as simple as it can be. Alrighty guys, so this is finished blending. Just take it and pour it into this container, and you can see I have so much space left in the container. It's really oversized, but I wanted something smaller, but I figure better to have too much space than not enough. So I just picked these up nice, quick and easy, and only $1, so I really can't complain. And then I bring it over here into the freezer, and then I just do that again 3 times because I only have 2 more of those containers left. And then for my last 2, I just stick those in the fridge, and since they're in a thermal container, you know, that automatically keeps their freshness longer. And of course I drink those first before I drink the frozen ones. So you guys, this is a good breakfast sort of option. So here I have this omelet that I'm making. It has spinach, mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, some diced green bell peppers, and I seasoned it with some onion powder, some pepper, parsley. And I'm also going to be eating that with some organic cereal. This is Honey Nut O's by Cascadian Farm. It's all organic. And then also I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch knockoff, organic as well. And I have a couple more cereals that I'm working on getting rid of because I'm trying to get out the non-organic stuff. So I'll probably eat a bowl of, I have some frosted Rice Krispies and frosted Cheerios and frosted Chex Mix that I just like love. So once I get that out, this will hopefully replace it. And I almost forgot to mention the eggs that I was using. I'm using Vital Farms pasture raised eggs. This is super expensive. It's like $6, like $6.50 or something for this container. 12 large eggs. Does give me a good while before it expires. It expires February 9th, so I have a good amount of weeks to use it. This omelet actually has 4 eggs in it. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. I just realized I don't have a spatula because I haven't had to cook anything where I've needed one yet. So I had to sort of scramble them up, so it doesn't really have that omelet look to it, but you know, it'll still taste good and have all the stuff in it. And then I'm going to be eating that with a almond yogurt fruit bowl. So this is the almond yogurt, and then I have chopped green apples, some blackberries, raspberries, and some pineapple in there as well. It's a pretty big, decent sized bowl. So I have it filled up to the top. I still have a pretty big appetite, even though I eat healthy. I just stuff myself with healthy stuff now. And then I'm going to use organic ketchup on my eggs. And then I have just 1 sliced apple with 2 small celery stalk thingies. And then my almond butter. This is just 1 serving, so it's 2 tablespoons. And then I have a bowl of cereal. So you can see it's a really full, big meal. And usually with the cereal bowl, it is pretty small, so I'll eat about 3 or 4 of these along with all of this. So guys, this is another good yummy snack option that you can have. I found these crackers. They're from Simple Mills, and they're almond flour crackers and gluten-free, 3 grams of protein. And I want to pair that with some cream cheese. This is almond milk cream cheese, chive flavor by Kite Hill, and it's dairy free, of course. Very few, you know, minimal ingredients, 60 calories for 2 tablespoons. Alright guys, so now I just want to show you a typical dinner that I would have. Well, this is dinner that I would only eat like maybe just twice a week, because during the work week I work from, well, I leave the house, you know, super early. I don't get back until the next day, basically, like midnight or 1 in the morning. So I just kind of basically just eat fruits and smoothies for my meals and, you know, stuff during the week, and maybe just some cereal or something. But when I have the time to cook on my 2 days off, I make this yumminess. Looks very healthy, and we'll start in this corner here. So this is grilled salmon. There's mushrooms and onions on here. And I marinated this with apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and lemon juice. So I let that sit for a couple hours. And I put it in the pan first, and I just kind of reheated this in the oven. But yeah, this is salmon from a frozen bag that I got at my job. And it's wild caught salmon, because that's like super healthy compared to just the regular salmon. So this is the portion. It's a pretty decent portion, I would say. I was concerned about that because I was like, maybe I should just get the other kind so I can get more, because those pieces seem like so much bigger than these frozen ones. But now that I'm looking at it, it's pretty good, and it's got a decent weight to it, so I think this will fill me up. I have here corn. This is the golden and white corn. I just bought this brand from Steam Fresh. Super easy, just throw it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes and it is done. And then I have this salad that I made myself. So I'm using the shredded iceberg lettuce bags, and I love it because it's super cheap, and I just like that the greens don't have a super strong kind of weird flavor like some of the greens do. So I just bought that shredded lettuce bag, and I put almonds, I put chopped green apples, and cranberries, just like the regular Ocean Spray dried cranberry fruits. So that would be kind of like, I guess, an unhealthy component with the cranberries, and slightly unhealthy with the almonds, because I bought the honey roasted ones. I couldn't resist. And I want to show you guys the salad, of course, before I put the dressing on there so you could get a better look at it. Oh, and also I sprinkled a couple onions because I bought the chopped onions for my salmon. So I just threw a little bit of the chopped raw onions on here as well. I would typically like to put tomatoes, but I forgot to get those when I went shopping. And the other bad thing I would add to my salad would be this ranch dressing. Typically, I would just like to do this, which I will be doing. I do both of them, but I just wanted some ranch. So, but the light raspberry walnut vinaigrette is a good option for anyone that, of course, wants to stay away from all the bad dressings and, you know, get something yummy. This is my favorite, and I just love it as a mixture on a salad like this. So, and then I'm going to eat also this bowl. It has chopped pineapple, some more of these almonds on there, half of a sliced banana, and some green apple. You can see it hiding under there. Sliced green apples. And I seasoned my salmon with salt, some lemon and pepper, some smokehouse maple seasoning. This stuff is like, smells so good. And then this is the apple cider vinegar that I used as well, and some pepper and stuff that I use for the marinade and just seasoning in general. And I sauteed it in olive oil, just any old, you know, olive oil. It doesn't have to be anything special, although of course if you can afford it, organic is always the way to go. But I just got this Great Value olive oil, nothing too crazy. So here is another dinner option that I'm having, my typical salad. I put the dressing on for you guys so you can see this time. Dressing in the raspberry vinaigrette. And this is salmon, how I typically cook it, and I got some mushrooms and onions on there. And then this is new, I made fresh homemade cranberry sauce. So that's still, you know, healthy with the cranberry fruit, and it's very simple recipe. It's just cranberry, sugar, some orange juice, a little bit of orange zest in there, and you just kind of put it in the refrigerator, and then it turns into cranberry sauce. And then I made some fresh sweet potato casserole, and this has organic raisins and some honey roasted almonds, and then just sweet potato with like cinnamon, organic sugar, vanilla extract, and I use coconut milk so that there's no dairy or anything in there. And then the sweet potato vegetable, and that just takes 30 minutes to bake in the oven. And then I'm also going to eat it with this fruit bowl. This fruit bowl just has apples and oranges and some almonds in it. So yeah, hopefully this fills me up. I'll probably eat some of this. I got this So Delicious coconut milk vanilla bean ice cream. It's dairy free, so I'll probably eat like half of this container with this meal. It's made with organic coconut milk, and so yeah, another yummy substitute that I was able to find. Alrighty guys, so I want to show you actually another dinner option that I thought of just for this last week. So I realized, or just saw, that they have a zucchini spaghetti. So I went ahead and brought a frozen bag of those, and then I have this red pasta sauce here. I'm going to show you guys all the sauces and stuff that I bought. And this right here is the sauce that I went with. It's farm to fork. It's like $6. It's super expensive, but it's because it's really healthy and just natural ingredients. I got the caramelized onion and roasted garlic sauce. And then on my own, I put in this green bell peppers, mushrooms, red onions, diced tomatoes, and pepper, onion powder, oregano, and parsley leaves. And I'm gonna top it with salmon, because I don't really want to eat meat too much other than on my cheat day, but I do eat salmon. So this is a salmon, and I have some mushrooms there. I put it in the oven for like 13 minutes. And I got some red onions top of that. And this is a zucchini noodles that I just had put here in the strainer. I'm gonna put that on the plate in a second. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. These are the zucchini noodles on the bottom, the sauce over the top, and then I put my salmon and mushrooms on the side. And then I'm gonna eat that with a salad. This has some mandarin oranges, pretty similar to the other one I showed you guys, but I just added some mandarin oranges and red onions instead of yellow. And I remembered the tomatoes this time, so I got some diced tomatoes on there as well, the cranberries and honey almonds, and then some chopped green apples. And I'm about to add my raspberry vinaigrette and a little bit of ranch, and then I just have that also with a bowl of corn. I just use a steamed fresh corn, and I'm going to show you guys the bag of that. So this is the bag that I use. Super sweet corn, or sometimes I'll get, it's like the mixed gold and white. Really doesn't matter, but I just like the steamed fresh because it's nice and easy to quick and easy to pop in and cook. So this is the bag of zucchini that I got. It's organic veggie spirals, gluten-free, it's organic, only 2 carbs. So I was like so excited when I saw this. So I bought 2 bags, and this is my first time trying the first bag. So I'm hoping this tastes pretty yummy. I'm using zucchini instead of noodles. So looking forward to trying this. It looks really good. So guys, I just want to show you one last dinner option. This is a chicken salad wrap, and I'm using this organic coconut wraps by Nuco. It's organic. This is just a 5 count, but it's a raw, vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO paleo diet sort of thing. It's just like, you know, free of everything. And it's an alternative to bread and tortillas because I don't want to do any bread carbs. My diet is basically, for the most part, other than just a few traces that might be in like protein or something, my diet's dairy free, meat free. I don't eat like bread or rice. And this is only 70 calories for 1 wrap, 3 grams of sugar, just 6 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. So I have 2 wraps to get the full wrap. And then this, well, chicken salad, but it's done with salmon instead, because I don't do meat, other than I don't do meat, but I do, you know, the seafood. So I guess I'm like a pescatarian. But so yeah, I basically just made a chicken salad recipe, and then I use salmon as the substitute. So this has like the mayonnaise, cranberries, sugar, some seasoning, you know, pepper, onion powder, celery, onions, you know, everything that would typically be in a chicken salad. And I use this mayonnaise by Sir Kensington classic mayonnaise, and this is a non-GMO and is made with sunflower oil and organic ingredients, made with organic sugar and organic lemon juice and certified free range eggs and everything, and it's only 100 calories per serving. So yeah, I believe this was 5 something for this 16-ounce jar. But yeah, this is really nice, healthy alternative to mayonnaise. And here I have baked apples. So I made sort of like if I was to make an apple pie, but just without the crust and all that stuff. So I put some almonds in there, and like cinnamon, nutmeg, coconut milk a little bit, and some organic sugar, and just put it in the oven for about 50 minutes so they're nice and soft. And I'm gonna eat that, I guess, sort of as a dessert with the rest of my So Delicious ice cream. Gonna eat the other half of this today. And then I just have my typical salad, you know, with the apples and the tomatoes and onions, cranberries, all that good stuff. And a small bowl of pineapple fruit. So yeah, that is gonna be my dinner tonight, and super yummy. Alrighty guys, so I want to show you this, like, I guess it could be like used as a snack that I made. This is almond milk yogurt. And then it has some chopped apples, chopped pear, oranges, and then some honey roasted almonds. And this is the brand that I used, and it's dairy free vanilla almond milk yogurt by Kite Hill, non-GMO. And I also bought this, which I'm probably not going to use it right now, but I want to try both and see how I like, because this is silk almond yogurt, and it's a smaller portion. So this is like 2 serving size, and this is just the 1. I got this in a strawberry flavor too. But so yeah, I want to show you guys this as a yummy snack option. It's nice and quick and easy, and I just used half this container. So half this container is 190 calories, and you get 4 grams of protein, so you get a little bit of protein. So guys, I know I showed you for the smoothie that I just made, I was using this protein back here, but recently, since I recorded that, I decided to kind of try to make my diet like even more organic, just as organic as I can possibly make it. So I decided to order this Garden of Life protein. It's a sport protein, and it's organic, plant-based, vanilla. You can see it has the organic, non-GMO, all that healthy stuff. This is 30 grams of protein for 2 scoops, or you can do 1 scoop for 15 grams of protein. And yeah, it's got all the stuff in it, the arginine, lysine, leucine, valine, all that stuff. And it's vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and no added sugars. Just 0 grams of sugar for 1 serving. And then also I want to show you guys, I've been doing almond butter on sliced apples, or you can do it with like sliced celery. So this is Justin's honey almond butter. It is really yummy. Basically as close as you can get flavor wise to peanut butter. So I love it, and I typically would put it with some Fuji apples. You can do sliced Fuji apples, or you can do it with some celery sticks. Sometimes I do it with both. I'll just get about 2 or 3 sticks and then about 10 slices of apple, something like that. And it's weird, like you would think that you would kind of gain weight by eating this, but I actually lost weight throughout the week when I was eating this, you know, along with all the other stuff that I eat. I was very surprised. I've lost 4 pounds since Christmas. Today is January 8th, and I've lost 4 pounds since December 25th. And I only worked out just, you know, 1 day a week. So I was surprised. I don't really know what I've been doing other than just my normal routine. Actually, well, this past week I've been eating more than I was the weeks before, and I lost 4 pounds. So not really sure how that happened, but oh, I gotta show you guys my scale. But first let me show you this unsweetened silk cashew milk. It's only 25 calories per serving. It's kind of deceiving. Like, I was super excited when I picked it up because I was just thinking, you know, 100% cashew vibe is going to be on this one, but it, in a small, you know, letters, they say with a touch of almond, but I feel like it's more than a touch. I mean, it basically just tastes like almond milk. So if you guys are in a store for whatever reason, they're all out of almond milk, and you see cashew milk, I just say go ahead and pick up the cashew milk, and you'll be getting the exact same thing. They do have a vanilla flavor of this as well. That's what I meant to pick up, but I wound up just getting the regular unsweetened, but it tastes exactly like almond milk. And this, of course, is non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free. Just another milk option to kind of throw in. And I want to show you guys the scale that I recently bought as well. Came in Amazon a couple days ago. I finally caved in and got one because I weighed myself at my mom's house for the first time in like years on Christmas when I went over there, and I was 114, and so I just decided maybe I should just get a scale. It'll probably be good to weigh myself at least 1 day a week, just to sort of keep progress of where I am if I do feel like I've had a bad week, just to kind of see how much weight I've gained from that, although I haven't really had a super bad week so far. But I did add in the almond butter, and it was so good that I kept eating it, so I thought I might have gained a little weight, but I actually lost some. So this scale is E-Tech City by E-Tech City, and it's just a nice scale. I think I paid maybe like $16 for it, and you know, nice and simple. And also, if you want to take this almond butter with you to work, which is what I do, I just have some already prepared in the bags in my fridge. I have these, I believe these are 4-ounce clear containers I got from Walmart. They also have even smaller ones, 2-ounce ones. And then I do a serving, so I put the 2 tablespoons is 200 calories. There's 14 servings per container. And I just scoop out 2 tablespoons, put it in here, and put the top on, and then just throw an apple in. These ones I can't cut up because they'll turn brown, so I just have to put the whole apple in the bag. Because I want to do a sweeter apple than just the green apples, because I already eat so much green apples anyway. So I do that, and then put a couple stalks of celery, and it comes out super yummy. So thank you guys so much for watching this weight loss video, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell next to subscribe button to see every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys soon.